though? Big D Armadillo.
So, I don't know how many people were watching I think it was MGZ when Big D got flown out to Montreal. That set was really close between between Big D and Armadillo, and I'm definitely expecting to see that again.
Yeah, I mean, Big D was playing pretty well earlier versus Lemon. Clutched out Game 5 after almost reverse 3-0. But his adaptation has been on point today. But also so has Armadillo's. Armadillo also making a reverse 3-0 on Captain L earlier in the day. So I'm pretty curious on how this will go.
Yeah, this matchup is definitely tough for both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
You just get exploded by either character and just, it's tough.
But it's exciting though. Like honestly, these explosive matchups are so insanely stressful to play, but they're also really fun to watch. Like
for sure.
Like as a competitor, it's like, man, I hate it. But as a viewer, oh my god, I love it. So, and both these players like very, very good, very, very experienced. They're used to these Game 5s and they're good at playing not nervous. That's something I noticed from both of them. They're used to just like standing their ground, staying cool, sticking to their game plan, and even making like slight positive improvements in their game plan in those specific last hit situations, knowing that the other player might not always be ready. So I'm very curious on how this will go. I'm very curious on, especially how this will start.
I have one thing that I don't want to see in this set.
What's that?
And it's Armadillo going Pyramithra.
Does he have a Pyramithra?
He does. He's Pyramithra almost beat Mia at Apex.
Wow.
He was the only person to take a game off Mia besides Jacqueline Grants.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty close. But we're in BC. We have Tickle. Don't need that.
We do have Tickle. We do have some Pyramithra experience for sure.
Yeah.
Just within the PNW in general. I would say, I don't know how much Pyramithra experience this Armadillo guy has. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to say 0.
Yeah.
Besides playing Big D.
I mean, I feel like it's hard to have Big D experience without having played Big D in particular.
For sure.
Like both as, sure, like Ice Climbers is so rare, but even if you know Ice Climbers, it's like you don't necessarily know all of the tricks that Big D has in his bag here. But I mean, same with Armadillo though. There aren't really many Lucarios at all, and Armadillo just as a player is very tricky, very good at using movement, very good at just doing a sudden mix-up that is really unpunishable. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, right now, good start for Armadillo. He's just trying to get these low percent combos, trying to get something started.
I mean, same with Big D though, looking for that side B, not quite hitting it. I like that desync though, going to be able to take a little bit of space from that.
What we're really going to be looking for here is if Armadillo knows how to kill Nana early.
Exactly.
Because if he does, Sopo is kind of just, obviously not useless, but definitely the worst character in the game.
I mean, easily. Oh, we saw that earlier.
Great
Such a
catch.
clean conversion, getting that 2-frame. It's such a jump scare. It's really hard to react to. There's not something you can do about it.
Great air dodge read. Just wait for it, getting an up air off of it.
And I mean, with how all of the Ice Climber aerials turn into multi-hits with the inclusion of the other climber, it becomes basically an essentially really active move. So like having that awareness to just, okay, I'll wait out the air dodge and I'm guaranteed to hit this once it's over. Very good stuff on the part of Big D.
You know, right now I'm seeing that Armadillo is using a lot of his safe aerials on Big D's shield, and obviously that's what you want to do. But if you're hitting both the climbers, your moves get a lot less safe. But because Lucario's moves are just so safe, it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah, which is really, I feel like Armadillo knows the strengths of Lucario and uses them very well. Like, we saw a lot of earlier in the day, Armadillo in these Game 4, Game 5, going for literally just random up smash in neutral, and it works again and again, and the times it didn't work, he didn't get punished because people aren't ready for that. Like, he knows how scary he can be, even the opponent's at 50, as long as he has aura.
So that's a big thing. Ice Block just beats Aura Sphere.
It's so funny.
It's the same as Samus, it just beats Charge Shot. So that's something you have to really be thoughtful about when you're using your projectiles.
That definitely hurts Armadillo a lot because Aura Sphere is so insanely good at taking space. And against a character like Ices, where they're so tiny and small and want to run at you, but they're slow, Picking space is so important, but if you can't, something like that can happen. They can get in, they can get their combo started, and you can die. Your stock can kind of explode very early.
Whoa, I guess Nana was way higher percent.
Yeah.
Got hit by a couple more moves, but still, that just killed mid-stage.
You know, Lucario back air going to be like one of Lucario's main money makers here. So insanely powerful, even without Aura. Doesn't get the 2-frame there. Doesn't pull the trigger on the Aura Sphere there.
Definitely wanted an Aura Sphere to back air just to charge.
Right, yeah.
So Big D really good just rolling, getting around it. I wonder if Armadillo knows not to get hit by down throw down B. Because if you DI out, you get hit by down throw Blizzard. And that's, you know, obviously you want to DI out on a throw, but
right.
Not against Ices. You kind of want to DI in.
Can Ices do down throw up air though? Like, is it a 50-50 or is it more just like always holding?
At high percents, it really depends. But obviously you don't want to get frozen in time.
Of course.
That was a great side B. I really liked the...
I do too. That, I mean, it has such a huge range with Aura. Like, oh my god. Also, Big D is so aware of all the timings. We see him kind of covering those options. Perhaps, like, the timing when Armadillo did side B, he saw the animation and went for a double F smash with both climbers there. Wow, the handoff into the up smash. Very clean.
So the way that works, if Big D has his back to you, you can turn around, grab up smash. It's only when he's facing away. So obviously, not something you're looking at when you're playing.
Yeah.
Right? But it matters what climber you hit first, and also, I actually don't really remember. I think it's a dash desync that you do off of the turnaround, but yeah, that's just, you know, people think, wow, he can just do that always, but no, if it's only if his back is turned.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, no, like, Ices, just in general, with their back turned to you is like high-key terrifying because most
They're
players,
definitely scary.
Like, their first instinct when they see Ices, or when they see any character with their back turned, run up grab, because most characters don't have like a move fast enough out of shield when they're not facing you to actually do anything about it. They can't tech the throw. They can't really hit you for it. The Ices is such an exception. You really cannot ever grab the wrong climber. You're eating so much damage or even death for it every single time.
You know
what?
Saw there definitely are some characters that can grab the climbers. If your grab has a hitbox, it really becomes a mix-up on how you can, you know, throw these climbers and get them separated.
Exactly.
I definitely want to see Armadillo try and use some command grab side beam more. It has a hitbox as well, so it'll definitely get them separated. That move is just really good. Big D also loves shielding. Go ahead.
I am worried though that like if Armadillo goes, wow, catching that off the ledge with the Blizzard into the F smash, very clean on the part of Big D, getting a very early lead, and now he's very comfortable. Like, this is kind of where he thrives, is when he has this lead, because he gets so much chip damage. Yeah. Those climbers, both of them together, do so much. But I was gonna say earlier, like, the thing I'm worried about is if Big D knows about that, about Force Bomb having that hitbox, like, Big D can just keep holding shield and wait for that to run out. And on shield, I mean, it's not that safe.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely just becomes some mix-ups.
Exactly. But that's kind of what I love about watching Ice Climbers, about watching just top players in general. It's those layers and layers of mix-ups. Good punish on the side B there. It's so important you have to have those ready because of how often side B is used. The spike actually coming out. Armadillo not able to get the back air that would have killed, but instead it's Big D getting the kill off the top with the up air there.
Yeah, he's kind of running away with this game. You know, I'm sure that Big D did his research after they played in Montreal.
For sure.
After such a close 2 sets, actually. They played in winners, finals, and grands, you know. I'm sure he was studying those on the way home. Nobody wants to lose to Lucario.
Of course not.
Great awareness, killing Nana, getting Popa right after, that was great.
That was very good. And going for the up air, opting for the up air instead of the back air there to guarantee that kill. Kind of scoping out that positioning, but the down B at his shield, you were not ready for that.
Oh, wow, he read that roll with the Blizzard.
Couldn't quite get the follow-up, but very good conversion. That's a quick 70 for a dash. That was literally a dash at a shield.
Big D has been doing a lot more of these footstool setups, which he never used to really do because he liked going for things that were guaranteed.
Right, but these footstools are so good. I mean, a free tech chase is nothing to scoff at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
you
sure.
see like players such as like Leo even going for it with the side B with Pyra. It's very good. And we're seeing more and more and more players use footstool out of shield as just an option. As like,
Oh, he figured it out.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
That
No,
move's
now
good.
he's spamming it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's dead mid-stage.
This is full aura, full rage Lucario with a huge move and also another huge move. Also, you're at kill percent. How do you close this out? This is getting scary. 65 mid-stage, you're dead, man. 4 interactions, it's all it took.
You know what? I'm very surprised he didn't go for Nana, but didn't really matter. He won.
Didn't matter. He won. I like not going for Nana there. In my head, it's kind of the same mix-up as like Diddy Kong pulling Banana, right?
Yeah.
I could go for Banana, but I could just also hit you, and I feel like it was similar there. I think Big D kind of maybe assumed that the separated, or the nearly separated climbers would mean that the kind of red cape would be on Popo, or would be on Nana, but no. Going for the Popo instead, going to be closing out the game. Very good decision making in the split-second moment.
Dawson has to be scared now.
Definitely. Definitely.
If that happens to you, you know, it's just like, oh man.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's awesome.
getting like wiped off the face of the earth, quick 0 to death is
Yeah, 2 stocks
always
in a row just destroyed.
just dead. When that Lucario is 1 hit away, by the way. Ice climbers like have so many kill options as far as like a lot of their straight aerials will just kill. Like that back air super powerful, up air super powerful. Obviously, if you get an up tilt, that can convert into an up smash. So many kill ways, so many kill paths. But not finding any of them there. Armadillo though, looking poised.
Trying to read the air dodge with the up tilt, very good. Just misspaced it a bit.
Definitely. You know, the decision making sometimes can be like so good, but like you have to play so perfect against really both of these characters, or you're eating so much.
I think we're going to be seeing Dawson go for more of these risky plays, like these footstools and stuff, just so he can close the stock earlier. He doesn't want to deal with any more Lucario rage or aura stuff.
Definitely, but I mean the thing is, Armadillo definitely does recognize that, right? Like he recognizes that sometimes you have to go for more risky plays, but against Lucario, like he's really good at just sitting there and waiting for people to mess up because Lucario has such amazing kill options. Aura will be making that back, but you're not living for that much
that
longer.
has a lot of lag on that up B.
Definitely. And I can't tell if he missed ledge or if he opted to go for stages of mix-up, but either way.
Yeah, who knows? He probably does.
Probably knows. This guy might play a little bit Lucario, to say the least. There's an up air juggle. It's going to be ending there. Armadillo finding his way down.
Trying to catch the landing, but that move has 0 lag. Thank you, Sister Twister.
Oh, okay. I like from Armadillo. He's kind of using these Aura Spheres, I think, in moments, especially when he thinks Big D is going to do the side B. He's been using a lot of side B. He always does. It's such a good move, like even in neutral. But, I mean, in moments like those where Lucario just has the biggest hitbox of all time, it's worth it just to try to contest it.
For sure.
Armadillo trying to find his way down. Big D keeping up the juggle. Gets the parry. How do you follow up?
Dawson's been great at catching these landings, but Armadillo recently has been just kind of demolishing Dawson on these landings.
No, definitely. I really like it. I really like the kind of juggle play from both of these characters, or both of these players, rather. It's that tipper down tilt. That's such a bigger range than I thought. No aura on Lucario. Big D can, of course, be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more risky here. Keeping up the juggle, gonna keep the pressure going.
F throw instead of back throw. Interesting.
Interesting. I wonder if he did that. I'm not sure if it has a hitbox or not.
It definitely does.
It definitely okay, yeah.
Yeah, he might have been scared of Nana coming through and just hitting him, but...
Okay, that's the second time he's done that this set. The first time, Big D actually jumped over it. It doesn't actually lock onto you, but rather it locks onto the ice block in that instance. But Big D, if you run forward, you're basically in the ice block's range.
Does he know?
Oh, okay, he knew.
He just got out of there.
Goes for the 2-piece here. Tries to keep up the pressure. A nice adaptation. Now separates the climbers with the Aura Sphere. Nana on ledge, but doesn't hit the 2-frame. Armadillo still holding the center stage and keeping this pressure up. Backs off a little bit, and Big D Sharks immediately recognizes the situation got a little bit dire.
Yeah, that was great.
That was the exact percent that Big D died at just a game earlier, so I'm sure Big D was a bit weary.
Oh, yeah. Big D again, catching these landings, catching these aerial drifts, you know. That's what he makes his money from. You know, Ice Climbers gets 1 or 2 up airs off of side B. Big D gets like 9 or 10.
Definitely.
It's like, that's awesome. I took 200% in one combo.
Yeah, no, just so much damage with the double aerials. It's insane. Especially when you can convert out of things like up tilt, things like, I mean, even just like down throw. There's so many ways you can convert, and it's so scary because Big D is so good at all of them.
For sure. Just a little update, JDV 3-1 over Base Mage.
Oh.
Base Mage reversed the Rioing JDV earlier today at Aloha Beaches.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, great stuff. Base Mage is out at 13th or 7th?
Losers, wow.
Yeah, because he lost to Captain L.
Wait, who did JDB lose to?
It might be Kronos. I think it was Kronos, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, these invaders, very, 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 very strong players, though one of them now out of the tournament. The other one's, though, still in winners, in this winners semis here. Seeing more.
He's just dancing around the shield.
Definitely.
That's great.
And I mean, I love to see that. Both these characters honestly have pretty decent movement. I mean, I feel like Lucario more than Ice Climbers, but Ice Climbers is just so threatening because of how huge their threat bubble is once they get into your defense.
Oh, great
Wow.
catch.
Oh, the icebox is barely not hitting. That Gimp not quite working, but gets the up tilt into the up smash. That's not really the first stock, and Big D is only 17% on his first stock here.
You know, this is how game 2 went.
A little bit, and Big D is racking up this damage. Just like we said, it's only been like 2.5 interactions, but Armadillo's already at 64. The delayed up B, not gonna save him. That's a 0 to death on the part of Big D. If you're Armadillo, maybe see him looking a little bit defeated in the player camp, but this is Lucario. It's not out of the question.
Don't worry, he just Anubis his first 2 stocks.
Oh, totally, yeah. No,
that
for
was
sure.
on purpose.
Yeah, no. Oh, I mean, you already know it's on purpose. Big D, though, not really caring. Just staying right out of his range. Just playing a little bit safer now, slowing things down. He has so much time, so much life to work with.
He's definitely full aura already. I think he was at like 50. I want to see way more of that move.
Definitely.
That's how we won that game too, just mashing side B. Mashing is okay if you're winning, because you're winning.
True.
Who
Actually
cares?
true. That's like literally really good advice.
Yeah.
Armadillo, though, might have to do a little bit more mashing. He's playing really patient, and he got that first stock. But at this point, Big D is just kind of content with just chilling here. Yeah, no. Armadillo is one good hit away from being in losers. And Big D knows it. Big D is playing under this platform to stay as safe as humanly possible. One full Pokeball away.
The shield through the... Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I don't even care anymore. Nana's dead. Rest in peace.
Rip Bozo, but also, I mean, hold on, that just almost killed Cross Stage at 25. Armadillo with the biggest Ore Spear, maybe of all time, doesn't hit it though, but
back air
oh,
almost
barely
killing.
living. This is actually scary. I'm not joking. Like, this feels like last hit, even though like Big D has 2 stocks. That is one of the hits out of 2.
Yeah.
Like,
Big D definitely laughing in the player cam. You're telling me I died mid-stage at 57? That's awesome.
oh, gets the fair.
That'll
be it. Okay. Armadillo
He can
with a
finally
valiant effort.
do a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to deal with full Aura Lucario for a 3rd stock in a row.
Oh my god.
Great stuff to both of them. You
No,
know?
Armadillo honestly played that really well. Big D, though, just played that, just every situation he played, the tempo, really important. And I feel like that's one of the most important things about fighting a character such as Lucario and about having a lead, is knowing just when to push and when to pull.
Yeah.
And Big D, yeah, played that really, really well.
All right. I wonder what our next set is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be the other side of winter semis,
Oh,
which is going
I'd
to
have
be
imagine.
Ouch versus Kronos. Hey,
Oh,
that's crazy.
Ouch versus Kronos. Okay, Snake, Wolf. That matchup from my... I'm
What's going on?
Thanks, man.
Shout-outs.
Shoutouts. Shoutouts Jojo the Hobo.
Shout-outs to
Shoutouts
you.
Sheep. Shoutouts
Shout-outs.
Embo. Shoutouts Soul. in no particular
I hate
order.
that guy. Dude, I hate
Which one? There's 4.
all of them. I hate Washington.
They're just playing randubs, man.
I hate Washington. I hate
Wait, do you hate
Washington.
me?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Ouch versus Kronos.
Ouch versus
you know,
Kronos.